Good day to you. This is Owen McCafferty, providing some thoughts on behalf of the generosity of professional fusion. Remember when you were just a little kid, someone would say that you were immature. They were making this pronouncement, this judgment, this dictum of your conduct and your behavior based upon their perception. Now, please remember that is perception. Immaturity is a judgment, and that judgment is based upon someone coming from Mount Olympus, lowering themselves by way of some sort of advanced machine and proclaiming to you, Deus ex machina, that you are immature. And of course, that would mean that by the same token, they are a mature person. Well, I'm here today to tell you that's a bunch of baloney. Maturity or lack thereof may be an indication of a lack of experience, possibly knowledge, and finally judgment. People become immature because they are searching, and it does you no good to come Deus ex machina, God from a machine, down from Olympus, and proclaim to them that they are truly immature. Maturity requires the capacity to teach. Maturity demands that you understand the focus and the perceptions of others before you yourself try to raise them to a position that you think you've already attained. Being understanding and listening, realizing that you have two ears and one mouth for a reason, and then looking at the conduct of another in relationship to the perceptions or possibly the challenges that they may have. In practice, this is so simple. Most of us in professions are licensed, are anointed, have been determined to be knowledgeable. That's a power, and you can abuse that power by making judgments on others who do not have the same advantages as you, or have not yet spent the time to learn what you've learned. On the other hand, they may know something you don't. So on the issue of the proclamation of immaturity, especially as it would relate to different generational backgrounds, you may want to look at who you are and what you're doing, and then decide if it truly is a function of immaturity, which, if you remember, is nothing more than a lack of experience and wisdom that may have yet to be gained. Be patient and be understanding, and maybe keep your ears open, because you will most probably learn something from someone else. Immaturity could also be exciting, could be opportunistic, could be optimistic. You may have lost those three in your long journey towards maturity. So treasure those that you perceive to be immature. Look at what they know. Listen to them. Understand that their perceptions may be fresh and unique and exciting. And don't play on this generational issue. Oh, they're in a different generation than I am. They don't know what I know. They didn't work as hard. They didn't study as hard. Come to grips with what the reality is, because the generations preceding to yours had made the same proclamations as you. Unfortunately, those generations, if they would have listened to you, would have understood who you are and what you are, would have possibly been in a far better position. So I just like to throw out the idea that immaturity, in my personal opinion, is a great advantage. Sure, it has to be tempered. You have to make sure that immaturity doesn't become cruelty, but you yourself, as a maturing person, have to be humble enough to understand that the immaturity of others could be a great opportunity for you to know and to grow. With that in mind, this is Owen McCafferty. I sure would like to thank you for listening to this very short narrative on immaturity, its advantages, and issues that need further development. On behalf of Professional Fusion, I'd like to say thank you very much.